dog to take the backside slice, what would I say?
Hip it.
Yeah, I mean, you would
Push.
say push, right? Whatever your
back.
cue is. But there are times where I want the dog to slice on the same side that I'm on, okay? Whether she's right here next to me or she's over here on this side, okay? And that cue is in. This side, and you take the slice and go that direction, okay? I use the cue in and in. Kiyomi, what do you use? In and in.
In.
What do you, in and in? Okay, so we've talked about this cue before. What is different about this cue is it doesn't matter where the dog is. If you want the dog to slice on the same side that you're on, no matter whether they're on the other side of the refusal plane or they're on this side of the refusal plane, the cue is in and in. Okay? So what I want you guys to start is the dog on this side. So you just bring the dog over, land him here, and you're just going to walk forward, say in, and you reward there. Okay? So I know you've already started this. You've started it. Have you started it yet? Have Greg?
Tried it once, a couple times.
Couple times, and so 2 newbies and everybody else has been working on it. So this is homework this week. I'm not going to have you come out because I've got other things I want to work on tonight. But I want you to work on this cue. Okay? Now to start it, you would be walking forward. As we get better and the dog understands to take the cue, take the jump when you give the cue in and in, I want you to move. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Because most times when you're doing in and in, you're going that way. Okay? Not that way. So, I want you to be able to stand way off here, have your dog over that jump, say in and in, and understand the comment. Does that make sense? All right, but you're not ready for that. What you're ready for is this, and putting your dog in different positions. Okay? So Gabby, stand over there in the shade. That's a position where your dog could be. Come forward. That's another position your dog could be. Forward. That's another position your dog could be. Army. That's another position. So all of those positions are places that your dog could be, and you could train this. Eventually, I don't care where your dog could be on that box. If you put your arm out like this and say in and in, your dog should come off that box, come to you, and take the jump. If you're having trouble, one of the things I do is I say touch, in and in. I do not put my hand forward. This is the biggest mistake people do, is they go like that. Just leave your open shoulder open. That means take at a slice. And they'll learn that. Okay? Do not throw that hand forward as they come in. It really throws the dogs off. Especially when you start to get further and further away. It's simply this. Okay? This is another cue you're going to use eventually. This is also a cue you're going to use. So when you're doing your open hand and you go like that, it's going to sort of look like what you're doing here. That's why I want that hand to be low and down. Okay? Not way up here, low and down. Okay? So
What's the difference of so normally if the lead's over here, I would say.
but what we're doing is we're no longer using hump if it's a slice.
Oh, not.
No. That's just what would, you shouldn't change it with Jolene.
Yeah, I'm not changing.
But if we want that dog to slice, we say the slice cue. Okay? Whether I'm having the dog on this side or I'm having the dog on that side. Okay? Now, Justine is coming out saying, she's got some new ideas on changing the way we're using our cues, but I don't have it all defined yet, so I'm giving you the most recent that I know of how we're doing this, and it could change in the next coming weeks. I could have you modify some things in the next coming weeks. because she does make adjustments to her program as time goes by. All right. So now I want to talk about the seat. All right. Now we already know.
The
If
what?
my dog is
Seek.
here and I want them to wrap side back, my dog is on this side of me and I want them to wrap side back, what is my cue?
Push.
Push yours when you get back, right? But if my dog is on this side of me, now I have to do something different, okay? So I have a backside wrap cue when the dog is on this side. And I use the word seek, and my hand comes down and I go seek, 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 seek. And then the dog takes the backside wrap, okay? And you can use food to help with this, but what I do is I start my dog, I start my dog right here, seek, 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 reward, right? So they're getting it. I might even throw the toy there so that they go around and grab the toy or the food loads, whatever you guys are using. But the seek, it's considered a throttle, which means you're sending the dog from the
Yes.
regular side. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah? Because this side makes sense. Push, 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 right? This side doesn't make any sense. The dog should want to go that way. So we're trying to teach them instead of the in, this is a wrap cue. So we have a wrap cue for when the dog is on this side, and we have a wrap cue for when the dog's on this side. We have a slice cue for when the dog's on this side, and a slice cue when the dog's on this side. Okay? And so those are the things I want you to start to build in your training during the week. Okay? And this is something